Let me show you how to quickly calculate a standard deviation on a TI-84. We've actually already done this, but I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to show you where the standard deviation is, and you'll see in just a second. Now, this data set should look familiar. When we were talking about the mean, the median, and the mode, this data set we used a couple of times. We had to order it in order to use it, but you know what? We don't need it to be ordered on a calculator. So let me show you quickly how this is done. So on a calculator, first thing you need to do, as we did before, is you push the stat button, go under edit, and you enter the data. For sake of time, I've already entered the data here for you since you have already seen how to do that. Once we're done entering the data, go to stat again, move over to calc. Under calc, we have all our different calculations. One variable, stats. Remember, we use this to find the 5-number summary, but this also contains our standard deviations. So if you remember, I put the data in list 1, so I'm going to leave that as list 1. TI-83 users, you're going to have to input this manually. And then I'm just going to say calculate. And so the very top value, that's our average, 5.1. And if we down here at the bottom, n is 20, that's our sample size. If we scroll down, there's our 5-number summary. Great. Now let's scroll back up and see where the standard deviation is. Now remember that there are 2 standard deviations, one for a sample, one for a population. We get both of them here. Sx would be the standard deviation of variable x. Our standard deviation would be 2.6137. But this is an English S, so that means this is for a sample. A population, we're going to use sigma. And the population standard deviation is 2.5475. So if you're dealing with a sample, you're going to take this one right here. If you're dealing with a population, you're going to take the second one right here. Almost all of the time, it's going to be a sample. So you would take the first of the two, the larger of the 2 standard deviations is what it would be. That's that's the one you would use. And there you go. That is how to calculate a standard deviation on a TI-84.